Utini!
Hello guys and welcome to our indie spotlight, and today I'm bringing you Tiny and Big in Grandpa's Leftovers. And despite the name, this little indie game is a new fun experience that you should be excited about. You play as a character named Tiny, who is an inventor who's trying to reclaim his most beloved possession, Grandpa's underpants. Through the game you'll encounter loads of different puzzles and all this stuff, and it's just a brand new experience that is just amazing. I've only played a little bit of this game, but it is really quite brilliant. Let's select a level. So Tiny mainly has three abilities. You can either grab the rocks with your little grappling hook and pull them just by moving backwards, or you can use your laser to slice rocks. You'll see countless slice in this game, and it's quite fun. Another ability is you can just push, but you won't see a lot of pushing unless it's actually needed. But probably the most fun part is the little rockets, which you just stick onto stuff and then press the button again. That was a bad place to put it. But if you stick it on, they'll just zoom off. And yeah, I've got to admit, the hand-drawn art style in this game is absolutely wonderful. And as you see, this little floaty thing here, this is a collectible in the game. It's also the soundtrack to the game. So you collect these little tapes, and it's the soundtrack to the game, which is completely independent music, and it's quite a fantastic soundtrack actually. So really what you have to do, the main point in these games is to climb upwards. As you see right at the top, there is Grandpa's underpants. Now, see, I can just hop up here. And fans of Battlefield will be excited by this, because one of the main things in this game is that the environment is nearly 100% destructible. So you use stuff like the laser to, slice this, and you can, I don't know, stick the rocket to it, get it all the way over there, jump on, and you create paths for yourself. So yeah, I've got to admit, the only problem I've had with this is the resolution. There is no option that I can see for 720p or 1280 by 720. And here's another collectible. It's just boring rocks. They serve probably no purpose in the actual game. So here's another look at the amazing hand-drawn scenery. See, as you see, talk to the radio. It's our only companion in this game, our only friend. And yeah, I'm just going to turn the audio down just a bit, because the music is very loud. Yeah, so you use stuff like this as, I don't know, just a little path. So you can just jump onto this, jump over here, collect your little rock, and yeah. So as I said, the main point in this game is to reach the top and collect back Grandpa's underpants. Now, I've only played a little bit of this game, but I have to say it's really, really good. It's on Steam. It's on Steam for about £7. I don't know how much that is in dollars. It's probably about 15. So yeah, as you see, all of this, absolutely wonderful. Now this brings a bit, it brings something new to the puzzle game genre. So yeah, so this is a 3D platformer, which really, as soon as you think that, it'd be like, what, those two don't go together? Well, in this game they do. They work really, really well together. Now, how to talk about the storyline of the game, it's very character driven, as in there's not much backstory to it, and if you fall, you die. And if you want some kind of backstory to it, then you're gonna have to read about it, because as I said, there's not much. And another problem I've had with this is that if you do mess up on one of the puzzles, there's usually not a lot of solutions on how you could fix that without retrying. So this is Big. He's the person that stole Grandpa's underpants. He's also your brother, so you're related to him. And it's a bit of a developer's joke that his name's Tiny and his name's Big when they're completely opposite sizes, which this joke's been used so many times. As you see, the pants give you magical abilities, so why wouldn't you want them? So yeah, the environment is constantly changing with all these vibrations and breaking things. And yeah, so just slice that. Pull it over. Now, you will die if these things land on you, so something to take into mind. Let's just help myself there without knowing. Here's another look at the environment. You can't actually go out there because then you just backtrack. That was a bad idea because I didn't want to do that. See, that's probably one of the only puzzles that if you mess up by like firing a rocket, will show what I just did. And that's probably the only time that it'll actually fix itself. Yeah, you can't actually make this jump without cutting there, and that'll fall. You can make it. Another point is if you find a boring stone, it usually means you're on the right path. So yeah. This game is also filled with these little rooms here. This is just, you know, sometimes, I don't know, behind these rooms you'll find another secret little room with a mini game and a collectible, so a tape. So sometimes it's still in development, so yeah, sometimes you will die for an odd reason, but so if I just go in here again, see, sometimes it'll be quite difficult to find out what you can and can't cut. So here's our... So this is a mini game. You just find these all over there. So pretty much what you have to do is if you finish these, you'll get some kind of in-game achievement to go on Steam profile. I think this game's only for PC, but if you're not comfortable with using a mouse or keyboard, then it does come with native controller support. So yeah, you can use Xbox controller on there. And yeah, and after every little like stage, like this is a stage right here. After every stage, there'll be a boss fight, which usually relies on you using your laser cutter to cut, I don't know, rocks that are being thrown at you, or any other stuff. So yeah, as you see, the little rockets are a ton of fun. Another problem I have with this game is sometimes, as you see, these are the collectibles, you know, the little boring stones. If you were to cut this down, just watch, they fall, but I got lucky here. Sometimes these rocks won't actually stay on that pillar. But yeah, as you see, we'll just push this. This is probably like the only puzzle where pushing is really useful, but you could just as easily have used the grappling hook to just pull it back, but I'll show some variety in what you can do. Yeah, as you see, what we do is probably not cut that there, it's probably a bit dangerous. Just cut that there, that'll fall. So yeah, an almost 100% destructible environment, which is fantastic. It just brings more liveliness to the game. A boring stone. So yeah, sometimes the falling and the jumping is a little weird. So yeah, this is another part where pretty much you're at part of the monuments. Well, this little mountain place's teeth, and you just got to cut your way through. And there are some odd placed achievements in this game, but it's fine. See, fabulous that you actually get an achievement for that, but I've already got that achievement, so this is pretty much my second playthrough, so I know what I'm doing. There should be a little area around here that should allow you to get another achievement. I believe it's up here. So if you're watching this for achievements, this up here should get you another achievement. And I don't get why these are here. They serve absolutely no purpose in the actual game. But I think this is just a developer joke, you know, something's there. Another vibe I get from this is kind of the cartoon Adventure Time. I find it's pretty similar. So yeah, sometimes the puzzles can be a bit obvious, but during the game they will get far more challenging. As you see, you can pretty much see where to cut there. So that's not safe, that's not safe, that's not safe. So yeah, it's just a giant door we just cut through. We could even push that down. I don't know how strong Tiny is, but apparently he's pretty strong. See, like this is pretty much a taste of what a boss battle will be. You see, what he's done here is he'll do that, and then you do. This will roll towards you, but you just cut it there, but it kind of just broke there. So yeah, that's pretty much what a boss battle would be like. And yeah, the boss battles can be pretty repetitive, but yeah, all in all, it's a brilliant game. And out of 10, I'd probably rate it a 8 out of 10. So yeah, thank you for watching the first indie game spotlight, and please rate, comment and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.